Now, a trade show is always about the latest, greatest, new features, new functions. But the tricky thing is that a lot of customers would like to be backwards compatible. Quite a tricky thing to be backwards compatible but integrate the latest, greatest. And in order to solve this problem, backwards compatible but the latest, greatest, I invited Michael. Good morning, Michael.
Morning, Roland.
You're expert in our terminal system, not from the very first beginning, but since the year 2003. So what is the history and the development in our terminal system, Michael?
Yeah, you mentioned it. We started in 1995. At that time, we had the K-bus as the internal communication. We had 4 channels as a maximum in one terminal. Then already 5 years later, we could double the channel density, so 8 channels inside. 2003, everybody knows, we introduced EtherCAT to the market, and straight away we brought it into the I/O system. So we increased the speed to 100 megabit. And then 2009, again, we could double the channel density because of better electronics to 16 channels. Last year, we introduced 32 channels.
This one here, yeah.
Exactly. And this year, now the ED series is a new thing, which is basically a complete upgrade of the I/O terminals, electronic-wise, but also electric-mechanical-wise.
Yeah, and I noticed that the cool thing is, around here, something here is 2003, we integrate EtherCAT, which is running really from one terminal to the other. It goes all the way now to ED, but why have you changed now from EL to ED? So what is the secret of D?
The secret of D is like direct push-in technology. So it's a very simple explanation. With the standard clamp we have today, you have to open with a screwdriver, push in the wire, pull out the screwdriver. Direct push-in technology just means...
Hold on. You remember this, with a cage clamp, you need a screwdriver, you need to release the cage clamp, and then you could wire the cable, right?
Exactly.
Now let's see what direct push-in is. Let's show it, Michael.
Very easily, no screwdriver, just the wire, just push it in, that's it.
This saves a lot of time, I assume.
You don't need the tool in the hand, and it saves up to 40% in wiring time, which is, of course, attractive for everybody who builds cabinets.
Yeah, if I got 8 or even 16 wires per terminal, this is quite a lot of time.
Yeah.
What else is the secret behind ED besides the push-in technology?
Yeah, so we used latest electronics and parts, so we are state-of-the-art, so we have a long product life cycle. And main thing, besides the push-in technology in the housing, we optimized the whole design. So all the connections in one row, the whole labeling, the LEDs, everything is easier to read. We have bigger ventilation systems. This lever is bigger, so it's easier to remove the terminals. And yeah, one important point, maybe we introduced the diagnostic app, from the MX system, now also to the I/O terminals.
Okay. And the backbone remains EtherCAT? That means we don't need all the terminals up in the front, or what is the portfolio look like?
Yeah, that we can see here. That is always one thing we pay a lot of attention to, that our systems stay compatible. Yeah. So the customer does not have to decide to use EL or ED, he can just mix. So here you see the standard EL terminals, those are ED terminals, and you can just mix them. So all the power contacts, communication contacts, they have exactly the same form factor, so that you can just smoothly integrate the new terminals with all the benefits you get.
Now, all the benefits, of course, creates interest. So what terminals are ready? So where is the portfolio starting?
So we are starting with roughly 50 terminals. And of course, we have the standard digital and analog signals.
Yeah, okay.
We have also optimized the coupler. So for example, you can see this here, the direction, how the cable comes out of the coupler is now going directly in the place where all the cables go. So much more comfortable for the cabinet builders. And a lot of signals like serial communication, like weighing terminals, they are completely new design with much better features, 2 channels, optimized, also the price. So
okay. That will be the final question. A lot of new features means more cost?
No, not more cost, because we use latest electronics. We also optimize the way how we produce them. So all the terminals are also more cost effective than the corresponding EL terminals.
Michael, amazing news, thank you. So more than 20 years with EtherCAT terminals, and there's always something new which improves the features and it saves money. This is the message I think you need from a trade show.